Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy BLS. Welcome back to another BLS Experience. As you can tell if you're watching the visual, we got some new changes. We got a lot to talk about today. Shit. I was like, where's my phone at? I had shit written down on my phone. I think I can access it through my Mac, though. Okay, I can. So, yeah, how you guys been? Man, this week's been a fast week. We had a 4-day weekend. I'm actually recording this on the day it's uploaded, so I got a little late start than what I wanted to. I had a lot of shit to do today because I've been freaking streaming like a madman. And let's see. I can't remember, but I know I did two 14-hour streams in a row. I'm going to look on my stream analytics real quick and see how many hours I have streamed just since Friday. Because I know I did two 14-hour streams in a row. So since Friday to today, let's update, 42 hours. 42 hours and 54 minutes is since Friday. And this month I have done 132 hours and 47 minutes streamed. So we're getting close to that 200. I'm trying to get 200 hours is my goal of what I want to do streaming wise, like how many hours that I want to put in. And I think I had a 4-day weekend this week, so I had Friday off and I have today off, and I just played video games the whole time. Woke up, ate, played video games, and then went to bed, woke up, did the same exact thing. That's real, like a lot of people say, do shit that you want to do every day. I mean, really, that's the type of shit that I want to do. Like, I would love to be able to make my living off of streaming and doing whatever, even if it wasn't like playing. Like, I've been playing Tarkov, and we talked about it a little bit last episode, but I'm fully addicted to Tarkov. I've been looking for a game. I haven't that you can just get on and lose track of time. The last time I really felt that was early before Fortnite had seasons. Basically, that's when it was. And then first season was pretty good. Second season was probably its peak. And then after the second season, that's when I just started slowly losing interest in Fortnite. So it's nice having this game to kind of rely on to have fun and hang out with friends. I've made new friends, I've been playing with a guy who's been in my stream for years, and he's not one of those guys that goes into streams and asks people, hey, can I play with you, or do you want to play something? I just happened to be playing a game that he liked. And he was pretty educated in the game, because there's a lot of stuff you have to know in Tarkov. And he ended up playing with me. Now we play every day. So it's one of those things, like, if you guys want to play with me, it's kind of like one of those things, just random. Like, I play with him and then hit one of his buddies, and then Aru basically every day. It's pretty nice. I enjoy Tarkov a lot. I've been enjoying it. We've been getting our hideouts all worked up. I got my Bitcoin farm going. We've been finding graphics cards. We had a good fight yesterday. We were in Resort, and I was checking tape rooms because I need an otoscope for my thick case to get my thick case from, I think it's Therapist, or I think it's Therapist for the challenge. And so I've been rushing tape room every time we get good spawns. And so I hit tape room, got literally nothing in there. Hit the 107, got nothing in there. All of a sudden we start hearing footsteps, and it's a full team. I was actually on third floor, and Joe was on the first floor, and he had a shotgun and like just shitty armor. He was doing a quest, and they were pushing him, and he was like screaming at us to help. So I sprinted all the way down the first. The guy was holding the door, killed him, and Joe was able to heal up. I was peeking down the hallway. I hit the two guys with chest shots. They tried rolling. One tried rolling on the outside, or rolling up second floor. Evan ended up killing him. So rolling in the second floor, he went into a room, stashed all his stuff, and ran away. And Evan killed him. And there was one guy left. And I kind of shoulder peeked to get him to shoot to figure out if he was still peeking, and I found out he was peeking that. So then I kind of walked around like this like little wall, walked around, and I came out and I sprayed him. And it was the guy that I killed, the last guy I killed was level 6, and the motherfucker had a graphics card on him. Didn't even put it up his butt. Now, for those guys who don't know, when I say put it up your butt, like, I'm not literally doing that. It's just a figure of speech. So what you do is you have this container always on you, and it's only visible to you. So if someone kills you, they can't see what's in that. And whatever's in that, it will always you'll always bring that back with you. So if you put graphics cards in there and you stuff them in your butt, you can bring them back and you can use them as your Bitcoin farm, but they're not found in raids, so you can't sell them on the market. You can really only sell it to the traders, which they downscale the price a shit ton. So yeah, that's what I'm like today. That's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do graphics card runs, try to get my Bitcoin farm way up. So yeah, if you guys are interested in watching Tarkov, man, I've been streaming like crazy. We're going to get 200 hours in easily this month, and then I'd say probably sometime next month we'll get our Kappa. I've been working towards the Kappa. I know I've been working on some of the harder quests. I've kind of jumped in that, and it's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough one, but we'll get it. So yeah, as you can tell, we got a new setup. It's kind of funny how this all happened, right? So last week I only worked Monday to Thursday, and Monday, I went into work, I left, and there was 2 furniture stores that I went to. There was one that the couch was just so comfortable. I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to go see this, get the measurements, and see if it will fit my living room. Well, I went and measured it, and this side that you guys are looking at was the long side, not what I'm sitting on. What I was sitting on was the short side, and I was like, well, that's not going to fit in my living room. So, I told the guy, I was like, hey, man, if you can get this where the right side is the long side, I'll buy it off you today, right now. And he's like, I can't get it. They don't make it in that. So that was the couch that I wanted, just because the comfort level was way up there. And so I went to another one. I looked at another 3-piece sectional, and it was too long as well. This length right here. This is 110 inches, I think. So like I could have bought another one and went all the way to the wall on the right or over here, but I just didn't think it would. I just didn't think it would look right. I didn't want it to be too cluttered. So I went back to this other place the next day, and the dude that I talked to previously about couches wasn't working. And so I had more questions, and I asked the lady, yada, 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 and I told her, I was like, where's this, where's the man? Because I was speaking with the manager, and he's like, he comes back Thursday. So the day that I went to, like, Value City and looked at the couch that I wanted, and then the other furniture store, I ended up going to Best Buy because I knew I needed a TV as well. So I was like, okay, let's go to Best Buy, find a TV, and go ahead and just buy one. I needed a TV for my living room really bad. I have a 40-something inch, 45 inch in my bedroom. I wanted something a little bit bigger than that. I've been looking at 65 inches. 65 inches are just like it. And so I went in Best Buy and I looked at my pricing options, and the only thing that I had was my entertainment center was only 47 inches wide, so I had to make sure that the TV stand was less than like sub 47 inches. So I was having problems finding those, because I know like that one in there, that one is 47 inches and it hangs off the side. But I got a 65 inch because they're pulled in a little bit. And yeah, so I ended up buying a 65 inch, and I mean, I can't really complain about it. I mean, it works just fine. It's a TCL. I bought it for, as you can see, there's a box right there. I haven't taken the box out because it's way too big. So yeah, I went and talked to a guy, and I was like, hey man, I need like a 65 inch, but I want the width stand to be a certain amount. That's my only thing. I don't care about brand. And he was like, well, you might have to go with the 55 inch. And I was like, well, I'm going to be sitting a little bit away, so I would like a 65-inch just for the size. And he ended up finding this TCL 65-inch. It only has 45-inch width. The width of the stand is only 45 inches. And it was $469 for a 65-inch, and it came with a Roku TV. I don't even know what my remote is. It came with a Roku TV, which I don't use Roku. I had a Fire Stick on that one, but I've been using the Roku. What I do like about this TV, what I've been using a lot with my phone, is the screen mirroring. I don't even use any apps because I have all the apps on my phone. Like YouTube and Twitch is like the number one thing that I watch. People always ask me for Netflix shows. I don't watch Netflix. I don't watch Hulu. I don't watch sports. I don't watch any of that. If I'm not streaming, I'm always either on YouTube or Twitch. I don't watch movies like that. Like if someone comes over here, I'll watch movies with them, or maybe I'll have like people over and we'll watch a football game or baseball game. I'm cool with that. I'm just not gonna sit here by myself when I could be streaming and watching other stuff. I just don't do that. So, I actually the last 4 nights I've actually slept on this. So I slept on it Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. I slept on it because it's pretty comfortable, and I slept pretty well, fall asleep pretty well. I don't know if it's because, like, it's not the most comfortable, like, but it's pretty firm, and I don't know if, like, I need, like, a firm mattress in my bed because my mattress on my bed is pretty soft. So I've been sleeping on this because I know when people come, like my dad, my mom, my friends, I'm going to let them sleep in my bed, and I'll sleep out on here. And, so yeah, I've been sleeping on this, and I'll throw up someone's stream, like usually Summit, and watch him play Tarkov on the big screen. So I've really been enjoying this, and it's crazy how all this happened in literally a week. So I got that Tuesday, and so the guy was like, "What do you drive?" And I was like, I have a Camry." He's like, "Do you need to go get a U-Haul or something?" I was like, "No." So I called my buddy. My buddy came. Brought his truck, was able to get my TV and bring it here and help me load it in the house, and I got it all set up that night, and we're rocking and rolling. The couch thing, I got the couch on Thursday, so I went Thursday, I had cash in hand, and I walked in, I said, "Hey man," the guy was working, I was like, "Hey man, I just want to talk to you about some couches again." He's like, "All right." So we went to the one sectional that I wanted, and it was the same thing as this side was the long side, and this side wasn't. And I was like, "Yeah, man, I'm going to need that." And he's like, "Okay, well, I can get it, but it's going to be probably like 2 or 3 months." And I'm like, well, I don't really have time to wait for 2 or 3 months because I want people to come and visit. So we're going to have to pass on that. Then he came up with another one. It was a 3-piece sectional. And what it was just like this one. But this had a foot out. Like there was you would able to rest your foot, like your feet out, and then so like I wouldn't be able to fit this table in between. So I was looking at it, I was like, "Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to fit my coffee table in there." So he's like, "All right, let's go to the next one." Then we came up on this one and another one that looked just like this one. It was a little more comfortable, but it was dark gray, like dark gray. And so I was like, okay. So I sat down in the other one, and then I sat down in this one. And he's like, "Oh yeah." And I was like, "What's the prices on these?" He's like, "The dark gray one was $829, and then this one was $700." And I was like, okay. I was like, all right, that's really nice if I can get that in there. But I thought it was going to be too small for my living room. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to, be the low baller, and I'm going to go with the $700 one. He's like, all right, well, since you're buying that one, there's actually a $100 discount on it right now. So I got this couch for $600. And so we were, doing the deal, doing whatever. And so it came out to $640, and then it cost me $70 for there was a third-party company for them to come pick the couch up, bring it to my place, bring it in my place, install it, and take all the trash out for $70. So for $710, I got a new couch and got it fully set up without even touching it. So that was Thursday night. Well, the thing is they called and they said, "Hey," the dude asked me, he was like, "When do you want to deliver?" And I was like, "Whenever you can." And so he called the guys and he's like, "Yeah, I have a couch that needs to be delivered around here." And they're like, "Okay." And they ended up coming and picking it up that night and bringing it to my house that night. So I bought the couch at like 4:30, 5 o'clock, and I got the couch delivered at 7:30. So, I mean, you really can't complain about that at all. So, that was basically my couch and TV story. So, I got a couch and a TV in the same week for $1,100, and I only really spent $100 out of my pocket. Because all that cash that you guys see, all that got spent, and then I spent basically $100 out of my pocket. So, yeah, this is the new setup. Let me know what you guys think about it. We'll have some people over here, but I don't got 2 mics to set up to do a podcast right now. I have my other mic, but I don't have a stand like this for it. We'd have to mount it, but I ain't worried about it right now. So, I've talked about Tarkov. We've been playing a lot of Tarkov. And you'll just have to come by the stream and watch that and hang out. I know we've had pretty reoccurring viewers and reoccurring names show up, so I appreciate that. The next thing I want to talk about is y'all playing Warzone, dog. You guys out there playing Warzone, y'all need therapists. The funny thing is I am glad that I left Warzone at the time that I did, because, man, the Tarkov wipe, it just was so good. It's such good timing, because that's when the DMR was out, and everybody was using the DMR and the Mac 10. And I've been talking about, I've seen people use the DMR 30 mag and kill a whole team out of a helicopter with the DMR. So it's like, what? They said they nerfed the DMR. They didn't. I think they did another nerf of the DMR. They still didn't nerf it. I'm telling you, what they are doing is placebo effect. They just put shit down saying they did shit to it, and they didn't actually do it. And they make you think, but they didn't even touch it. They didn't do anything to it. And the DMR is still overpowered. If it's not overpowered, like some people say it's not, and there might be better guns, new metas, but it's still overpowered because everybody still uses it. Everybody always uses the most OP stuff. You got to use the meta, right? Or you're gonna get meted on. I just choose not to play it. I was looking at the last patch, and it seems like the Warzone stim glitch is back. I don't know if it's patched yet or not, but I have watched a lot of TikToks and videos of people who have pretty high kill games, and they get to the circle where it's smaller than my couch, and no one's to be found, and then there's like 8 people alive, and they're all stim glitching across the map. How is that fun? Y'all playing Warzone, how are y'all doing it? I don't get it. There's just so much things wrong with that game. It's just you guys got a lot of patience to do that, because I'm just like getting heated thinking about me trying to play that game. Bro. It would be a rage compilation. Easy. I would break something playing that game. Someone the other day I was playing Tarkov. Someone was like, "Hey, I need a 4th on Warzone." I was like, "Bro, are you serious? You're playing that game? You cannot be serious." Like, the only reason I think people are even hanging on by a thread to Warzone is because they like Call of Duty so much. Call of Duty's just been a part of so many people's lives that they're trying to hold on to that last thing and not really give it up. That's why I've always gravitated back towards Call of Duty, because that's my roots. That's when I started being addicted to video games, like so addicted. I'd said, like, my early childhood, I remember Mario and Donkey Kong, and I think it's I can't remember I know it's like a little yellow dude. Zorro or something like that. Zorro, I'm pretty sure, is a like a Western superhero, not superhero, but like a Western fighter thing, where the guy has like the black thing and his eye holes cut out. Cairo or something like that. But those old school games, and then after a while, I got into Guitar Hero. Was hooked on Guitar Hero. I remember when my parents used to go to church. The church that we went to had something for New Year's. So basically, okay, the fucked up thing about it is this church had a New Year's thing where you could drop your kids off at a certain time, and the church would keep them all through New Year's, and then you come pick them up the next morning. And there's food, there's, you could sleep, there's games, like, we had like dodgeball tournaments, basketball, like you play basketball games, you could play soccer, there's video games, and then like if you got tired, you can just go up in the loft and go to sleep. Like that's it. I found myself, I found a PlayStation with Guitar Hero 2 on it, and I damn near beat the game in the whole time. I just played Guitar Hero the whole time. Yeah, like the person didn't have all the games unlocked or all the songs unlocked, so I went out of my way and unlocked all the songs so that other people can play all of them. So like I'd be playing, and someone like, hey, can I get a try? Sure, bam. Then they hand it back to me. I'd keep like unlocking songs. So Guitar Hero was my thing. Guitar Hero 2 especially. If I had a Guitar Hero, I would probably need to buy one for here, so when we get people over, we can play some Guitar Hero, because I like Guitar Hero is my shit. And then we got into GTA. GTA was one of those things where your parents didn't want you playing it, but I still had it, and I still played it, but I didn't play online. I tried. I remember getting like one of the Call of Duties. I think it was COD 2, COD 1. And I tried putting in my PlayStation and hooking up my Ethernet cord, but I didn't know you needed like a subscription or whatever. So I thought you could just plug your Ethernet cord and you can get it. So I tried it, and then I think I've told the story about how I got into Call of Duty, which was I had a good friend here. He moved away. He moved to Tennessee, which is like 6 hours away from where I was, and every year we'd go down to Florida for spring break. And on our way back, well, this was the good time when I got you got 2 weeks off for spring break. I think you just get 1 week now. But I got 2 weeks off for spring break, so we spent a week in Florida. Then we're on the way back, and my dad's like, hey, do you want to go to Harris's? And I was like, yeah, duh, let's go. And I just kind of like realized something. So my parents dropped me off there, or my parents went there, and my dad and his dad are real good friends. They coached together, went to church together, and they were just like, hey, do you want to stay here for a week, and we can meet your parents halfway, and you can stay here and hang out with Harris? So I was like, yep. So my parents left, and me and Harris nonstop. I'm telling you, nonstop. Played Call of Duty 4 the whole time. If we were up, we were playing Call of Duty, okay? His mom was bringing us food. I don't think we even left the house. We just played Call of Duty so often, and I was getting good. I just picked up the controller. I was naturally good, just donking on people. And so we played that for that week. And what I was realizing is like, damn, like my parents dropped me off, left me there for a week, and is going to drive a week later, drive halfway back to Tennessee, and then drive back home to pick me up. Pretty good champs right there, I can tell you that. Not a lot of parents would do that for kids, but I was spoiled, so there's that. But we did that, and then I'd say probably a week later, I was going through withdrawals. Dad, I need an Xbox. Dad, I want an Xbox. Dad, I need this. Dad, I need that. And I would get paid. My dad wouldn't just be like, here's $100, go buy an Xbox, He would say, take the trash out and mow the lawn, and I'll give you some money. So that's what I usually did, is take the trash out every Sunday and mow the lawn once a week. Get some money. So then eventually I got enough money to save up for an Xbox, which I bought for $100 off my friends because he had an extra one. He had an extra Xbox, sold me his, and I went and got Call of Duty with it as well. I was nonstop Call of Duty, Call of Duty, Call of Duty. We'll go home, or anytime I was home, I was playing COD. It got to the point where my mom was getting upset because I wouldn't come eat dinner with him, and she just finally gave up the fact around the Modern Warfare 2 era, and she would make me a plate and bring it up to me. That's like literally how addicted to the game I was. Plus, like, I would go home. Man, I was a schemer. Hold on. I would literally go home for lunch, play Call of Duty during my lunch. I would make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, just so because that was like, what, a minute and a half? Eat it in between games and play Call of Duty my whole hour break that I had for lunch. And I'd ride my moped home. So I was doing that. Plus, I was also trying to save up for a capture card, which was a Dazzle, which I had a Dazzle at the time, but I wanted a PVR. So a PVR required the actual PVR, and you had to have like a flat screen TV. This is when like HDMI TVs were coming out and shit like that. And I remember my dad would give me $20 a week to eat. Sometimes, so when I was a freshman, I went out every day for lunch with my buddy who was a senior, and he would drive me to the restaurants and we'd eat lunch together. So I needed the money then. Well, once I got my moped, it was game over. My dad was still giving me $20 a week, and I would just pocket it and go home and eat other stuff. And he knew I was doing that because when I was 16, I had my car. We had a banquet dinner for the soccer team, and I ended up just totally fucking up our Charger. We had like a 2014 V8 Hemi Charger and totally fucked it up backing out of the driveway. Like, usually there's not cars in our driveway, and my dad's cousin was over, and he drives a Dodge Ram, and the back side of the bunker, it's got a little hook like this, and it started at the right side tail light, scratched all the way up, and then where you open up the front door, that crease where the front door opens, it caught onto that, and it ripped all that off. And I had the music up so damn loud, I couldn't even hear it scratching. When my dad was inside, he heard the whole thing. Like, you can hear I'm not even going to make the noise, but scratching the whole time. And then just ripping the fender that goes over the tire, just ripping that off. Didn't even notice it until I seen the thing come up, and I was like, oh shit. And I went up, and my dad was mad, and I had to drive my car to the banquet, and it was not good. When I came back, this is what I was saying, like, he knew I was doing it, because I came back, and he got about the total of what it was going to be, which happened to be is about as much as I had saved up. It's $600, I think. So I had all that saved up from him giving me lunch money over the years, that he was like, yep, he's like, all your money, give it to me. So I had to give all that money back. I guess that's karma for, like, pocketing my dad's money and just keep doing it. I don't know. It could be smart. It could be scummy, but whatever. So, yeah, that's what I completely lost, like, where I was in that. We started talking about video games, and we just went into cars, and we were all over the place. But, yeah, so, I got a funny story. This weekend, I was happy with all the purchases that I made, that I went and bought some alky, and to celebrate. So I went to the grocery store, and I got 2 bottles of wine, and I got a 12-pack of Twisted Teas. Well, if you guys haven't seen the Twisted Tea meme, the guy completely smacking the shit out of this other dude with a tall boy Twisted Tea. Like, I'm not talking no regular 12-ounce can. This was a brick of Twisted Tea. Smacked this dude in the face. I was surprised the dude got back up. But the Twisted Tea meme was, I mean, if you've been on TikTok, if you've been on Twitter, Facebook, it's all over the place. And I went in there and I grabbed 2 bottles of wine, 2 bottles of Moscato, to be specific, and 12-pack of Twisted Teas. And I was like, all right. I was like, yeah, because I'm gonna drink this, and I was supposed to hang out with friends the next day, and it didn't, and then it ended up falling through. But I was standing in the checkout line, and this guy behind me was like, hey, I seen him like out of the corner of my eye, like I could see him, and he like leans over to his wife, and he goes, nobody better fuck with that guy. He's about to get in a fight and I knew he was talking about me because I had Twisted Teas, and it took me everything I had not to look back at him, but I just kind of grinned because I knew because after he said it, he started chuckling. I knew he was joking, and I just think it's funny now that the Twisted Teas. Anytime we get the Twisted Teas, people are just gonna think of that video. I wish I had some stock in Twisted Teas, bro, because that thing went straight up. But I know a lot of people are going to say this. They're going to say, oh, you only started drinking Twisted Teas because it's a meme now and everybody wants to try it. No. Okay, let's talk about this. This summer, I was smashing Twisted Teas on the golf course. Okay, not with my golf club, with the Chug Bud. We were doing Chug Buds with Twisted Teas on the golf course. So I was on the Twisted Tea wave before Twisted Tea was popular. Did I put myself on it? No, I had someone put me onto it. But I was drinking Bud Light, and yeah, I just went to Twisted Tea. I just got reminded of something. Someone commented on my video, my Chug Bud video, my unboxing video, saying something like, "Oh, haha, Bud Light, drink a real beer." Let's talk about this, bro. Half the people that diss on whatever beer you drink probably have never drank it, probably can't even buy it because they're not old enough. Like, I understand, like, everybody has their different taste buds, and it took me a while to get into beer. When I was I think the first time that I drank, I was 16. I was off Screwdrivers, which is vodka and orange juice. And then I didn't really drink much until we started going to Amish parties and stuff. And I was drinking whiskey. I wasn't drinking beer. I was doing Jack and Coke. That's all I did was Jack and Coke. Then I got to Jaeger and Red Bull. And then I got into vodka and Red Bull. And then it didn't happen until, I don't know, probably 22, 23. Like a whole couple years of drinking, and then I finally started getting into beer, and I just gravitated towards Bud Light. That's what I always seen. Mike was drinking Bud Light. That's just the beer that I've always seen. Now, I mean, most of the people that I hang out with drink Busch. I don't really see anybody or anybody sub 45 drinking Miller Lite. Not that many. I don't really see that many. You have like the Yingling, that small little group of Yingling people, but like everybody has their different palate, right? So if I don't care if you like hot hams, like Hams beer, cool. I joke about it sometimes, like drinking Hams and Natural Light and all that. I've never even tried it. I don't even know if I like it, but I just stick with Bud Light. I'm cool with that. I drink Busch. I drink Coors. I drink Miller. What did I have the other day? I drink Budweiser Select, Bud Light Platinum. I've drank all that. I just usually stick with Bud Light. I don't know why. I just it's like one of those refreshing things. Like sometimes like when I want a beer, just go in there, grab a beer, it's just refreshing. So the people that say, oh yeah, drink a real beer, like, fucking bring your ass over here and battle me with like, you get a bottle of whiskey and I'll get a bottle of whiskey. We'll see who passes out first. That's my thing. Okay, you can outdrink me beer any day, but when it starts coming to real, if you want to have room and shit, you know what I'm saying, we'll drink some burbs, we'll drink some whiskey. Okay, I've been on the I used to drink Jack Daniels all the time, but I've been on Screwball. You chill it, you put it on like, you get it chilled, and then you get your whiskey glass and you put it on ice. Woo! Pretty good. I can tell you that it's pretty good. I know my friends back home have been drinking like Four Roses and 1792, and we've had a couple single barrel selects. But yeah, if you want the real smoke, I don't really drink as much as I do anymore. It's funny because I don't really drink liquor like that anymore, just because the hangovers are intense. I've been doing this challenge, so if you watch my channel, you develop these points, and they're called Steve points. If you get a certain amount, you can spend them on special items like request a song, or I follow you on Twitter or Instagram, or watch a YouTube video of your choice on my stream, or I gift you a subscription. But the one on there is 20,000, and that might sound like a lot, but you get 220 points per hour, and you get more if you're a subscriber. You get bonuses. So if you're active in the chat and you're a subscriber, it's literally one stream and you'll have it, because I'm doing 14-hour streams. But on Friday and Saturday, I do this special where I take I do 15,000 to take shots and 20,000 to take do chug buds. And I had that lowered. I don't know if I talked about this in the last one. I had that lowered, and motherfuckers, they found out about the channel points. They abused me. 6 chug buds. They tried to make me do 6 in a row. Like, these guys, I've been streaming for I don't even know how long. I don't even know how long the channel points, but I know I have people with 50 to 100K channel points in there, and I had it at 10K, unlimited use per stream per user, and they're all just spending it. So I put it up to 20K, limited to 3 per user, and like 5 per stream or something like that, because the first day I did 6 chug buds, and I drank a 12-pack, and 6 of them were chug buds. If you don't know what a chug bud is, literally, it's basically a shotgun. You're just drinking the whole beer. I can probably do it sub 4 seconds. So yeah, it's pretty quick, and they abuse the shit out of me. And so I've been doing that a little bit. That's like the only time I really drink. I know this golf trip that's coming up, which I'm looking at the golf course now because it's pretty nice. It's got light dust of snow on it. A little windy, but we're going to South Carolina, and I will be streaming that. We are going to be streaming that. I don't care if it's in fucking one big blob like pixel. If you can see me, see me at all, like if it's 480p, I'm cool with that. You guys will be able to like kind of keep up. You won't be able to see the ball track and all that stuff, but up close, it'd be pretty cool. Like those long shots, you don't even need to worry about it, because I can just you'll basically be able to see me just hit like my swing, and you'll see the ball for a split second, and then once we get to the ball, you'll understand where it goes. So it's gonna be pretty good. I'm looking at my golf clubs now. I gotta clean those guys because it's coming up. It's the 18th. I leave in 10 days. So not this coming week, but next week. I leave next week. Fuck, man, that's crazy. So yeah, we're doing pretty well. I was looking at the comments. Looks like Logic said it was in his recommendations, which is kind of crazy because my videos seem like they never hit the sub pages. Colin said, "Loving this. Get this on Spotify. We're working on it. I'm probably gonna mass upload them on Spotify." I used to know something that was what is it? I used to know a website that could put them on there for free. I gotta find it again. So yeah, we're working on that, Colin. Snow said I definitely come on this podcast, but he lives 3 hours away. Where are you located? Washington now. So Taylor B. I'm not sure who that is and how he knows that I live in Washington, but I lived in Washington. But no, I'm not in Washington anymore. I'm in Dayton, Ohio. So that's where I'm at. Right in the smack dab middle of the Midwest. It's not bad here. I kind of like it, and that's just how it is. So yeah, Dayton, Ohio. That's where I'm at. I moved here last December, so I've been here for over a year. So yeah, I think that's all of the comments that's all the comments on the last one. We did pretty well. 153 views and 15 likes on the last episode. I like that. So the last thing I want to really talk about, let me kind of get my mouth a little lubricated for this one. So at the beginning of every stream, if you come in early, like right when I start it, I do a 5-minute countdown, then we watch a 5-minute motivational, inspirational video. I seen this one video, and I can't remember. It was mostly voiceovers, but they were talking about like chasing your dreams and not wasting time. And I don't know if anybody else has this feeling, but like when I wake up and I don't have anything to do besides play video games all day, it feels right. But when I wake up and I have to go to work, when you're at work, the only thing you think about is getting home and streaming. It kind of makes you think that, you're like, okay, well, maybe the life that I'm living currently isn't what you're supposed to be doing. And eventually, like, maybe it's not what I'm going to be doing. But I call that the basic life, the average life that people, they're born, they go to school, they go to college, they get the degree, they have some, average Joe, like 9-to-5 job. They work that for 60 years or whatever, 40 years, build up, like get a 401k, IRA, whatever, retire and live off that until they die. I feel like that's boring, right? Does anybody else feel like that's really boring? Like, why would you want to do that? With my job currently, I'm capped. Like, I'm handcuffed. I can't, like, I'm up against the ceiling. Like, there's no more progression that I can do. I've already have made it to where the only thing I can do is, get a civilian job and work my way up, BMET 1, BMET 2, BMET 3. Right now I'm considered a BMET 2, but as far as pay grade and stuff like that, I've capped where I'm at right now. And it's cool. I'm okay with it because it's not bad, and I can pay my bills, and I'm like I said, I'm financially independent on everything, every aspect. Of every bill, every meal, everything that I have in this apartment, I bought. So I mean, it's a good feeling. I recommend it for a lot of people. If you're gonna struggle, if you're gonna be on the struggle bus, don't move out of your parents' place. But like, if you have the opportunity to get out of your parents' place, get off your parents' phone bill, get off your parents' insurance, get off all this, do it. Having that anchor holding you down, when you get free from that, it's just nice. Like, I didn't think that it would be fun adulting, but it's way nicer when you don't have to rely on other people for money, and you don't have to pay them back, and you don't have to ask for money. I don't know about you guys, but asking directly for money is just something that I'm not comfortable with doing. If I don't have money and I don't have anything to eat, I'm eating a bowl of cereal. I've been eating rice and eggs as a meal. What I'll do is I get these little bags of rice, this 90-second microwaved rice, throw that in a bowl, make about 3 to 5 scrambled eggs, scramble those up, throw the rice in the bowl, the rice and eggs in bowl, douse it in Frank's hot sauce, and eat that as a meal. So I'd rather do shit like that, ramen, PB&Js, ham sandwiches, than, eating a burrito or a steak or, anything out. I just don't like asking for money anymore. So that's one big thing that feels good for me, but also budgeting is going to help that. Budgeting, like, basically, I'll be able to eat whatever I want, really. I'm on the 2 rule, the eat out 2 times a month rule. So if you eat out 2 times a month, okay, all year, let's say you spend $20. Okay, $20 is a little dramatic. Maybe for 2 meals. You could say $20 a month, okay, eating out. Times 12 months, okay? So that's $240 a year eating out. I just want you to even think about, like, so if you ate out twice a month all year and you stuck with it, you're probably going to spend around $200 to $250 a month in eating out, okay? I know for a fact that when I was on quarantine, I spent $250 just on DoorDash. The food and the deliveries and the tip, $250 in 2 weeks. That's why I was like, bro, I'm not eating out as much. And the thing is, I've already capped on my. It's halfway through the month. I've already ate out twice, so I can't eat out anymore. I just went and got groceries this morning. Groceries are going to get you in the long run, going to save you a lot more money. I'm spending like $70 for 2 weeks in groceries, bro. That's pretty good. I know the other day that people were talking shit on my rice and eggs, but it's basically a ghetto stir fry without any meat. Sometimes I'll throw chicken in there, which makes it, whatever. People were talking shit about it, but bro, that day I ate, I got free pizza for lunch because it was someone's going away at work, and I came home and I had that. I spent $3 that day. $3. Probably less. Probably about $3 because the rice isn't that much and eggs aren't that much. So I mean, probably $3 to eat. So that's what I've been doing. But back to the other thing. I just don't feel like built for that basic, like I'm already stuck in the loop. I'm trying to get out of it. I went to school, I graduated high school, I went to college, graduated college, I got a job with my degree. Okay, what now? Now you're in the stage of you're going to work for 40 years, invest in a 401k, and then after 40 years you retire, and then you have all that. I don't want to do that. I feel like when I like look at myself and I think about my progression, or you watch like motivational videos of people saying like I don't even remember what he was saying, but it was something about how like you're going to outwork people and how you're gonna be what you want to be. You just got to work hard. You got to dedicate every day of your life to it, and that's what I'm doing because I want to be a streamer, and I need to quit being like I've been working, doing 14-hour streams and stuff like that. But I need to start making TikToks and stuff like that. But I just feel like I'm not built for the basic ass life. And when I look at myself, I don't see myself. I'm like way different. I find myself different than everybody that I compare myself to. I'm different in every single aspect. I'm better in every single aspect. There's a lot of things that people are better than me at, but the people that I personally know, you're not better than me. You're not better than me at. And harder working at it than I am when it comes to like video games and streaming. I'd put people away. People say they're nerds and they're gamers. Bro, I want you to try to stream 14 hours 2 days in a row. That's 28 hours. You don't even work that many hours in a week. And I did it in 2 days, bro. You don't work, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm a different breed. I know my buddy was like, bro, how many hours have you streamed since Friday? Literally. How many hours? I have streamed this weekend more than people work in a week. In a week. I did it this weekend. So I think that I got the work aspect. I just need to get the content aspect to where I can get. Because Tarkov, I feel like, doesn't have a huge TikTok following. But we can try. It's always worth a try. Maybe I'm the only Tarkov TikToker, you know? Maybe. It's worth a try. I just got to get clips because a lot of the clips are, you know, you only have a minute. When you're trying to tell, you know, when you're fighting in the action-packed parts of Tarkov, you're talking, I mean, you could wipe a team in seconds, right? But if you don't, those fights can turn into 20 minutes easy. You know, you backing up, healing, them healing, you packing mags, repositioning, holding angles. I mean, there's a lot because it's pretty realistic. Like, it's not like Call of Duty. You just bust through a door and you start like jumping around with your MP5 and drop shotting. You can't do that in this game. If you open a door and then your gun comes back out, and then if you sprint into a door and you jump, you go through the jump animation, you skid, and then your gun comes back up. Well, by the time that, you're dead, man. You're dead. So I got to find out that nice little area of what I can upload and put on TikTok, because you got a minute. You got a minute to tell the story, okay? And I'm not doing these part 1, part 2, part 95 things, okay? We're not doing that. We're going to 60 seconds. We got that. But yeah, I got to figure that one out. But I'm just tired of the basic life. I'm tired of, you know, I'm capped. I like the people that I work with, but I'm capped, man. I can't do anything else. Is the job good? Absolutely. I have it freaking made there. I go there. I don't really do much, okay? When I am doing stuff, I get it done, and then I just kind of waiting for more work to come my way. I just heard something, a noise, and I don't know what the hell it was. It sounded like a cat. But I go there. You like no overtime. 7:30 to 4:30 Monday through Friday. I have no calls. I get every federal holiday off. I get family days off because I work with military. I mean, you can't really complain about it. And I make enough money to be financially free, basically. Like, when my birthday comes around, I will basically be able to set up everything on autopay and not even worry about my bills, which is a goal of mine. That it's been a goal of mine for a while. But what I'm really trying to do is pay my car off next year. I have $22K left. And I'm really separating streaming, the streaming money, and my personal money. And every dime that I make into streaming, I'm gonna dump right back into the stream. You know, updated graphics, updating graphics, updating my setup, getting another PC, getting another monitor. Like, you know, I want a dual monitor. The dual PC setup. The PC is 2800 that I want. Then you have to have like a certain mixer, so you have to buy the mixer. It's $750. You know, just a lot that goes into it. So you're probably looking at $4 or $5 grand for the new one. And I mean, if you guys think I'm making money on Twitch, that's hilarious. I could probably, actually, I know I could probably stand for the time that I stream. Okay, so I did what, 30 something hours? Let's say, okay, those 2 14-hour streams that I did back to back, I know for a fact I can go down this road and stand next to the stoplight with a sign asking for money and make more money doing that than streaming. I know for a fact I could. So I don't make any money streaming, really. But you know, I just have that feeling that eventually something's gonna happen, because it's just a lot of people are saying, "Oh, dude, you should have won a phase 5. You should have won a phase 5. Yada yada yada." There was a reason I lost the phase 5. It's because I wasn't ready, I feel like, or something was bigger. Like, I don't see why I couldn't be one of the biggest streamers on Twitch. I understand, like, because I watch my streams at work all the time. People think I'm crazy for it because they're like, oh, didn't you, like, produce it? Why would you watch it? I watch it because I like to critique myself. Oh, this is boring. Quit doing this. Quit saying this. Quit raging. Quit doing that. Whatever. I kind of just like watch myself and critique myself, and then in the next stream I don't do that, or I fix that. I know my streams are boring a lot because chat usually makes what people don't think about is the people that are watching is what makes the streams. It's not really the person that makes the streams, okay? People say pretend like you're one of the biggest streamers, but it's cool. I do that all the time, but eventually it's draining when you're putting all that energy out and you're not receiving it back, So like you're like talking to chat and being energized and, entertaining in the game and, you're doing cool stuff and you have all that energy, but they aren't feeding you that energy back. So, like, if you have all this energy built up and you're just dishing it out, you have 100, okay? You get a cool kill. There's 5 energy, It's eventually going to drain you down to where you have no more energy left and you don't have anything coming back. That's what the chat is. The chat brings that energy back into it, and it's just a never-ending cycle. It's just like, whenever I have people in the chat, oh, the streams are popping, bro. The streams are POPPIN when there's people in the chat. I'm on because that gives me energy. I'm probably gonna play the next game really freaking good, or the next raid. And I'm energized. I'm doing cool stuff. I just have positive energy out there, and it's not draining because I'm getting that feedback. I'm getting the energy back from chat. So it's just one of those things that it's gonna happen. Okay, I'm calling it right now. I'm manifesting it. It's my stream is gonna be popping at the end of. I'd say probably this time next year. Get over it. Okay, move out of the way. Okay, Summit Tim. Sorry, you're gonna have to step down. You're gonna have to step down. I'm coming. I'm here. I'm just kidding, boys. But yeah, dude, I just feel like I'm different, and what I'm living now, man, I'm telling you, if I didn't have a 9-to-5, the amount of hours I would stream would be disgusting. And honestly, if all I can make on Twitch was be able to pay my rent, pay my bills, and eat and have something to eat for at least one meal a day, I'm pretty satisfied with that. I can tell you that. I can live off that. If that means no extracurricular activities, no golf, no nothing, I would take that any day. Any freaking day. You sign me up right now. I love golf and everything, but I like streaming more. So, yeah, I'm just kind of rambling on now, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end it. What time is it? Okay, we're at a decent time. I don't even know how long this episode is, but yeah. Like I said, I appreciate the feedback in the last episode. We will eventually get it on Spotify. I just got to find out what that thing is to get it on Spotify. We'll just mass upload all the episodes, and then we'll upload the what I'll probably end up doing is uploading the Spotify a day early so people can listen on Spotify and get people listening over there, and then we'll come to YouTube and then do the visual on YouTube. So, yeah. Appreciate everybody watching. Let me know what you think about the setup. Should I add stuff to it? Should I change it up a little bit? Make sure you guys are coming by the streams. Even if you just come by and lurk, I'm cool with that. Like, I cannot stress how easy it is. If you truly support somebody on Twitch, how easy it is to go on your computer, okay? Open up a tab, go to twitch.tv/ItsBLS and leave that tab open and give me the extra viewer. It's not that hard and people don't do it. It's not that hard. It's not hard at all. Like my parents, they could do it easily. They don't do it, okay? I have friends that could do it easily. They don't do it. Okay? It's not that hard. And that's all it takes. You get 20 people who are your friends doing that, that's 20 viewers right there in your chat. Now, they may not be chatting and all, but most of my friends now, they come in, they chat, they're doing whatever, they're talking shit, whatever. They're doing that. But lurking helps. So if you can, if you want to like support me in any way, that is the way to do it right there. Okay? I know that I said having chat bring energy back into me helps, but when you're moving up on the viewer page, you're going to get more newer viewers in there, and they're going to be able to feed you that just because you guys have me tabbed. That's it. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good week this week. If you have any suggestions of things you want me to talk about in the next episode, let me know, because I'm going to be reading the comments until we get about 20 plus comments. I'm going to be reading all the comments. Yeah, I hit all of them. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you for the next episode next week. All right, everybody have a good week. Come by the streams. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on TikTok. ItsBLS. And, yeah, I appreciate you guys. I'll talk to you later. Peace out.